What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new episode of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I am your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. As always, y'all know what I say as soon as I get to going. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way, once a video is dropped, you will get a notification. Like the video, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. Y'all see the title to this video. Now, if you have been following Sportsway with Dre Day podcast, whether it's been for a few months or if you was riding with me when I was doing audio, one of the main things I did was always shed light on the WNBA. I always shedded light on the WNBA. And the news that came out today, it was only right that I shed light on the WNBA again and give this player their much deserved flowers after 20 years of playing in the WNBA. The legend, the great, the white mamba, DT, aka Diana Taurasi, has announced her retirement from the NBA. Now, the crazy thing is, I got this alert while I was at work. I got the alert while I was at work. And when I got the alert, I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's coming back for one more year. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, maybe she's going to come back for one more year. So when I read it, it said Diana Taurasi announces. That's all I read. Then I had to click on it to see exactly what she said. I'm thinking that it was going to say that she's announcing that she's playing for one more year because I'm thinking that she was going to get um the treatment that Sue Bird got, which was, when you go on the road and, these visiting teams, they shower you with retirement gifts and stuff like that. I wouldn't have been opposed to that because she's someone who would have deserved it. But I guess she didn't want to have that. She wanted to keep it low profile. And she announced today that she is officially retiring from the WNBA after playing 20 years. Now, I had to do this. I had to do this. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. I had to do this because Diana Taurasi is one of my favorite players of all time. Uh, if I was to put together, well, actually, I did put together all-time WNBA team. It's actually on my YouTube channel. Uh, search WNBA all-time draft. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can put the link in the comments for anybody that want to watch it. Uh, a few years ago, me and a couple of my guys, shout out to my man KSAP from Simply Ball Dropping. Shout out to my man Javon and Sean from Everybody Loves Sports podcast. Shout out to my man Sam the Archer uh, from SLA and Chill podcast. They was a part of that episode with me where we did a mock all-time WNBA draft. Now, I wasn't able to get Diana Taurasi. I believe Sean did. I picked Candace, but my first pick, and then he picked Diana Taurasi, so I wasn't able to get her. But if I was to put together an all-time WNBA team, Diana Taurasi would definitely make my team. She would be my starting shooting guard. In fact, her and Sue Bird would be my backcourt. Um, Now I know some people gonna say, "Oh, what about Cynthia Cooper? What about her?" I mean, I respect her game. Trust me, I do. I remember what she did with the Houston Comets. I was too young to know what she did at USC, but I do know what she did with the Houston Comets, winning those 4 straight WNBA championships. They was viewing her as the female Jordan. She would come off my bench, respectfully. I would have Sue Bird as my starting point guard because I feel like she's a traditional point guard. I don't think Cynthia Cooper is a traditional point guard. So just off that alone, I gotta put Sue Bird as my point guard for my all-star for my all-time team. She would be my starting uh point guard. Respectfully, because again, I love Cynthia Cooper. She's a legend. I take nothing away from her, but I'm gonna go with Sue Bird. But Diana Taurasi is my two. Like we're not even gonna argue that. Like she is my two guard. And again, I've been following Diana Taurasi since UConn. Like I'm a big UConn Lady Husky fan, right? Like there's certain sports where I have a favorite team, right? Like college football, I don't have a favorite team. Uh The NFL, I don't have a favorite team. I mean, it was when Brady was playing, but my man is gone now. So I have no team. As long as the Cowboys lose, I'm good. Um, but for college basketball on the women's side, it's always been UConn. It's always been UConn. So obviously I got a lot to celebrate because 11 national championships and Diana Taurasi was a part of 3 of them. Um, just killing it at UConn. One of the top players to ever play at UConn. And it's funny that I mentioned my all-time WNBA team. If I was to put together my all-time UConn team, my starting 5, Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird would be in the starting 5 as well. I mean, I think I would go with Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, Brianna Stewart, and then at the center spot, I might just needle in Tina Charles. I think that might be my all-time starting 5 for the University of UConn, but UConn got a bunch of rough riders and it just flows generation to generation. Obviously, we seeing that with Paige Beckers now, uh Sarah Strong, who's a freshman, is doing her thing. They wouldn't be at UConn if it wasn't for the influence of Diana Taurasi, right? So again, she was killing it at UConn. She comes to the WNBA, and out the gate, she was killing, just straight killing it. Just look at what she has accomplished, right? She is the all-time leader in scoring. She is the only player in the history of the league to crack 10,000 points. She's the only one. In fact, I'll take it a step further. The second person on that list hasn't even cracked 8,000 points. So that's how long the margin is where Diana Taurasi is. Like when she was playing, like she wasn't nothing to mess with. She was nothing to mess with, right? Obviously, she won Rookie of the year she got drafted. WNBA MVP. I believe that was 2009 she won. Because I know my girl Candace won in '08. I mean, Candace got 2 awards. She got 2 of those, but the first one I definitely remember because she won Rookie of the Year and MVP the same year. Uh 5-time scoring champ, 10-time or WNBA first team, 4-time second team, 2 times finals MVP, 11-time all-star, all-time three-point leader, 6 gold medals, 6. Some players don't like some people don't even get a chance to get 4 gold medals, but she got 6 of them things. 6. Obviously from the one that she just got last year when Team USA went and I believe beat France in the gold medal game, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Diana Taurasi has done a lot for the league. A lot. Like when you think of players that came after her, a lot of them said that Diana Taurasi was their influence. Like, listen, I know everybody is clamored for Caitlin Clark, rightfully so. She even said Diana Taurasi was a big influence. Now, obviously, Maya Moore is her favorite player, but Diana Taurasi was definitely an influence for Caitlin Clark. Uh, when you think of goats in any sport, let's just talk about the WNBA. You're gonna have some people out there that throw Diana Taurasi in that GOAT conversation. Now, is she my GOAT? No, she's not mine. Now, y'all know who my GOAT is. CP3, okay? The real CP3, which is Candace Parker. She's my GOAT. I will not argue with anyone that says Diana Taurasi is their GOAT because she has the resume to prove it. She killed it in college. She killed it in the pros. I'm not even going to get into what she did overseas because, again, like a lot of that stuff matters. Like your international play, a lot of that stuff matters because you didn't just play in the W. She went overseas, killed shit there too, won some championships there as well. So everywhere she's played, whether it's high school, college, pro, overseas, she has won championships. She she's not a loser. She's a winner. All she does is win. That's all she does is win. So when it comes to that GOAT conversation, she's definitely in the conversation. Um, there's a lot of players that could make that case. Cynthia Cooper could make that case. Lisa Leslie can make that case. Uh, again, Candace can make that case. Maya Moore, if Maya Moore wouldn't have retired early, because she retired when she was in her prime. Had she not retired, there'd have been some people saying that she might have been the GOAT, right? Diana Taurasi could make it, could make that argument. Cheryl Swoops can make that argument. Like, there's a lot of names that you can throw in the hat, and a lot of them, justifiably so, have a reason to claim to be the GOAT. And Diana Taurasi has that right. Do I think she's the GOAT? No, I don't. No, I don't think she is. Um, I feel like she has that same syndrome like Kobe, right? And what I mean by that is it's funny because he's the black mamba, she's the white mamba. They only got one MVP. They only got one MVP, but they're in that GOAT conversation. So that just tells you how bona fide killers they was, even though they only got one MVP. So even with that one MVP, she still was killing shit in the W. So kudos, well deserved, well deserved, well deserved retirement. Shout out to DT. Shout out to Diana Taurasi. Again, on an amazing career. Um, I'm glad she went out on her terms. Some players have to get forced into retiring, whether it's because of injury or they're washed up. Now, obviously, last year she didn't have the best season, right? And honestly, the only reason why she made the All Star team was because they did the USA versus WNBA All Stars. They wanted to get Team USA ready for the Olympics. So last year they did the Team USA versus WNBA All Stars. Had it not been for that, she wouldn't have been in the All Star game because she didn't have that. She didn't have that much of a great season. I just thought that she might want to play one more year because the season didn't end the way she wanted it to. So knowing her from afar as the competitor that she is, I thought she might have wanted to spin the block and come back for one more year. So I was kind of hoping she was, especially with what they're doing with Phoenix now, adding the pieces that they have. I would have loved to see her play alongside Alyssa Thomas. I would have loved to see her play alongside some of these new additions. But unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. She's sailing off into the sunset. I'm eager to see what she does after this. I'm eager to see. Like, does she go into the booth and commentate some games? Uh, does she try to buy a WNBA team? Does she try to become a GM or co-owner for the Phoenix Mercury? Who knows? Who knows? Only time will tell. But again, shout out to Diana Taurasi. Amazing, amazing career. Amazing career. I can honestly say that she's definitely, dang, what like where would I put her at? Do I put her top 5 or do I put her top 10? Because when you say 5, like when you say 5, like that's a steep number because I mean I can name 4 off the top of my head, like Candace, Lisa, Cheryl Swoop, Cynthia Cooper, Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore. Where does Diana fall in there? But all right, I'm gonna play it safe. She's definitely top 7. We gonna play it safe. I'll say that she's definitely top 7. So congratulations on an amazing career. Uh Listen, I've been a fan since UConn, been following your career since UConn. So I was definitely going to come on here and give you your much deserved flowers. And can't wait to see what you do next. Cannot wait to see what you do next. Uh there will never be another one like you. Um, but enjoy this retirement. Enjoy this retirement. So with that being said, uh-huh. It's only right. It's only right. You're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. She got 6 gold medals, so we're gonna do this 6 times. That's 5. And then now, there you have it. So again, thank you, Diana Taurasi. Thank you. So not only am I saying congratulations, but I'm also saying thank you for what you brought to the WNBA. Thank you for your competitiveness. Thank you for your charisma. Uh, Thank you for your hard nose, not taking shit from anyone on the basketball court. Thank you for being the trendsetter. Thank you for being the legend. Thank you for being the bona fide killer that you was on the court. Just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So once again, congratulations on your retirement. You deserve it and wish you well on your future endeavors. So one more time. Thank you, DT. Thank you, White Mamba. Thank you. But it's a wrap for this episode. I had to do it. Again, I had to do it. She was one of my favorite players, so it's only right that I took the liberty of giving her her flowers, her much deserved flowers. Um, I did it for Candace when she retired last year. It's on audio though. It's not a video. It's on audio. If y'all want to go check that out. But yeah, like when it's my favorite players, I feel like it's my duty that I gotta come on here and pay homage to them and give them their flowers. It's only right. It's only right. So once again, congrats, DT, on the retirement. Much deserved. Uh, you're one of the goats, for real, for real. No question about it. And enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy your much deserved retirement. But again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast, hit that notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Leave a comment on this video. Y'all hit me up in them comments and tell me, where do y'all rank Diana Taurasi in the all-time list? Where do y'all rank her in the WNBA? Is she in the top 5? Is she in the top 10? If you have a direct number where you got her, put it in the comments. Y'all hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you think. Share the video. Tell a friend, all that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another episode of Sports with Dre Day Podcast. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support. Catch you on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here. Peace.